Conor McGregor charms church groups, completes community service for Barclays Center brawl. Charms the church groups. Yeah, UFC bad boy Conor McGregor is back in God's good graces. And the Brooklyn District Attorneys too. Go home, Conor McGregor. Go back to your country. This is pathetic. This is just pathetic. The Irish brawler completed 5 days of court-ordered community service at a pair of Brooklyn churches where the 30-year-old mixed martial arts maestro charmed members of 2 community organizations last week. His attorney, Bruce, my fellow, said Friday. His attorney said that Conor McGregor charmed the church members as he cleaned the toilet. They said one source said that Conor McGregor had a nice talk with the reverend. That was his attorney. He did full days at 2 organizations affiliated with churches in East New York. Okay, here goes some shit. And Brownsville said, my fellow, his attorney, by all reports, it was very positive, and the people of the congregations appreciated his efforts. Okay. The people of the congregations. They said Conor McGregor did this shit so he wouldn't make a big splash and people wouldn't recognize him and all that. Now the congregations are appreciative. And that's not one report of anyone in any church organization appreciating Conor McGregor. Okay, that's his attorney. It's his attorney's sack of shit. It's sack of garbage is what it is. By all reports, it was very positive. The toilet cleaning was very positive. Spent full days. He did full days. See, he didn't say that he went and cleaned toilets for 5 full days, which he was supposed to do. Okay, he just said he did full days, and what do they count as a full day? Okay, what do they count as a full day? This is garbage. Supposedly, Conor McGregor did his community service because he at the SBG, and John Kavanaugh verified it. He spoke to some youths at the gym. See, now he's cleaning toilets. It's just, you can't believe nothing. You can't believe nothing. See, this is not any legal shit. This is just made up garbage. McGregor's time in the houses of worship. See how they say it? Like McGregor's a Christian or something, you know. Little evil little demon. Look, McGregor's time in the house of worship was part of his sentence for inciting a handtruck-throwing brawl captured on video last April inside Barclays Center. The fighter and a posse of his pals went after a bus carrying other UFC fighters, smashing a window. Okay, Conor McGregor didn't go after a bus. He went after a human being, and he admitted that, okay? In the Michael Chiesa lawsuit, he claimed Michael Chiesa didn't have a right to shit because he was throwing the hand truck at Khabib. That's his defense. 2 of the fighters on the bus has suffered injuries from flying glass, knocking them out of an upcoming UFC match, though initially facing a felony criminal mischief charge, McGregor copped a fortunate plea deal to simple disorderly conduct. The felony charge carried a possible 7-year jail term rather than community service. Conor McGregor snitched out. The DA's office determined where McGregor put in his time. Under the agreement, McGregor also completed a full day of anger management course last weekend. Last weekend, Conor McGregor did a full day of anger management. Shit happened back almost a year ago. You see, and he's in the United States now, and he don't want to go back to Ireland, so he's doing community service now, and he's doing the things he should have done 10 months ago or whatever, you see, because he's fixing to be convicted in Ireland, and they're going to say you never did your, you know what I mean, what you're supposed to do in New York. This is garbage. Last minute desperation garbage. It's unacceptable to the New York justice system that Conor McGregor says he went and did some shit for some organization that was affiliated with the church. Okay, it's garbage. This is trash. It's all good. God's work, said my fellow, which I'm sure will translate to his next time in the Octagon. See, Conor McGregor's doing God's work now. See, Conor McGregor, God's recognized gods, and he'd whoop Jesus' ass, and now Conor McGregor is doing God's work. What he's doing is he's cleaning the toilets and allegedly doing community service in some organization affiliated with the church. You see, this is just garbage. McGregor case is set to wrap up with March 29 hearing, with the fighter not required to appear in the Brooklyn courtroom. Okay. McGregor's case is set to wrap up. See, it's not over. And the New York justice system is going to say, Conor McGregor, that's not community service. And over the weekend, where'd you take anger management on the weekend? On the weekend, when you weren't training for your upcoming fight in the future, where was you? I did it on the weekend. It's all garbage. It's all a lie. Conor McGregor has not done community service. Conor McGregor did not speak with the reverends in the congregation, did not praise him. See how they talk about the congregation was appreciative of him, like he done something for the church. See, now the church is in debt to Conor McGregor because he done something for something affiliated. See, the bad boy, he's the bad boy.